Hey everyone, it's me. I'm here with you today to talk about control versus freedom with your kiddos. I think as parents, we start out obviously developing our deep rooted attachment to our children, and that is what keeps our kids connected to us, right? And oftentimes, when our young people grow through and become preteens and teenagers, we struggle with that attachment because our young people then become somewhat uh, attached to their peers. And the reason why I wanted to talk about control versus freedom is at a time, and it's not just obviously for teens, this everything I talk about really has to do with across the board, our young people, very young people, all the way up to our teens. But one of the things that I found that is key in the relationship with our young people is, or just anybody for that matter, when you work to exhibit control over affording the other person the opportunity to share their views and the way they think things should be done or experienced, we rob them of that opportunity to be authentic. And as you know, I speak about authenticity near daily, it feels like. Our children will never be us, right? They're their own individuals. They show up as who they are. And no matter how much we try, eventually they will become themselves. Sometimes they will hobble into themselves and they will be not so self-confident. And it's because we haven't given them the room to breathe, to be themselves, to fall on their faces and just be their support as we pick them up and brush off their knees. We do that as children, like when they're small, right? We do allow them to go off a little bit farther and farther each time. And it's important that we responsibly relinquish that control and afford our young people, all people, freedom to be themselves. I have a quote that I want to read. When you make decisions, any decision that goes against your soul, it is like spraying black paint on your light bulb. As you do that over and over again, your light bulb burns just as bright, but the people around you can't see it as much. My friend Joey Chandler, one of the speakers on our summit, actually posted that quote. It was done by Glenn Morshower. And it appealed to me and struck me so deeply because when we try to exhibit control over another, that's what we're doing. We're actually painting black paint over the light bulb that shines within them. And it's important that we remind ourselves that anything we do not want for ourselves, we don't exhibit that to others, especially not our children. Because we all want our young people to come in this world whole and to achieve and succeed in the ways that they that ring true for them. Remember, we're all individuals. What rings true for me may not ring true for you. What rings true for me may not ring true for my son. And so it's important to hear them clearly, listen to the songs of their heart, and give them guidance and allow them to be. And this is not me trying to tell you how to raise your children. It's just me asking you to hear your children the same way you like to be heard and to support them. Because now more than ever, our young people need to know that they're supported in who they are authentically. They need to be able to have the space to find themselves authentically and embrace that. And so I just wanted to come in today and share that with you. I have a book that I've been looking at. Doesn't really talk about this, but it's really important. The book is Hold On to Your Kids by Gordon Neufeld and Gabor Mate. And it's a book more so geared towards preteens and teens. But I think it's an important book nonetheless, because it helps us ensure that we keep our relationship with our young people intact, so that we don't run into the bullying issue, and our young people um, develop an appreciation for us and the relationships that we have with them. So I would suggest, if you can, go out and get this book, read it multiple times, and it's hold on to your kids. And look at the insights there. See how it has relation in your life. See where you can grow today. I think as people, we grow every single day. And even some of the things that we thought were the answers yesterday or last year, we find over time may not necessarily be the case, and that we need to modify. I modify all the time. Isn't that what we ask our young people to do? Modify, adjust, reiterate. It's important that we embrace the multiplicity of our existence and appreciate the fact that our children come here whole. And it's our job to just support them in growing into themselves. With that, I would like to say thank you, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.